Hi, I'm Maggie, short for Margaret, Morris-Calderon. I want to tell you about something that I experienced on September 22nd, Wednesday, 2021, that I affiliated to the Brian Laundrie case. It may not be, but I reported it anyway because it was just too bizarre that it even happened. I was at the vet clinic in Fayetteville, Arkansas. I was there to take some stitches out of my puppy from having surgery, and they didn't know I was coming. There was a truck parked in the driveway, and they were unloading some new things for the clinic. They were remodeling, and so it may have blocked the cameras, but if they have a camera that faces the main street in front of them, which is like a residential area, they might see this guy on camera. I sent him down the street in front of the clinic. This man, he was in his 20s, and he was coming Jason's site to the cross. This veterinarian is on a corner, and it looks like a little house in a residential, and it's about 2 miles from 71 Business by Lowe's department store. And this guy walks up, and he's Caucasian. He looks fair complected with a suntan and a burn layer on top of him. He's bald. He has new growth on his head, strawberry blonde color. And he walks up to me, and I could see this guy is just not in the normal realm of things. And he's got his a white box in his right hand, and a new cell phone in his left hand. And he's waving him around saying, "Do you have a charger? I need to access my map on my cell phone. I need it, and I can't do it without my phone being charged. I need to get to Springdale, and I'm not from around here." And he's got a slight lisp. I could pick that up. And he's got shorts on, a t-shirt, and thongs. And I told him, I don't carry a charger with me, not unless I'm gonna, upgrade my cell phone and I need to go to a Wi-Fi area where I'm gonna have to plug my phone in. And I'm not doing that today. I'm at the vet clinic. This is a doctor's office, because he's looking at the vet clinic like maybe they can help him, and I let him know that they're not gonna help him. And I got vibes from this guy. He was really a high-strung guy. He's very nervous, and it felt like he would flip like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, like a switch. He put on the face of a friendly face, but I got this vibe from him like he would just, like that, be a whole different character, a whole different person. So I told him I didn't have that, and he says, "Well, I need it. I don't know where I'm at. I'm from Alabama." And I'm like, oh God, this guy is just really, trying to sell himself on me. And I told him, turn down this street in front of us. It's under construction. There's no cars. You're not going to see any cars on it. Go to the main street, 71 Business, and make a right, and you'll be headed towards Springdale. That's where you want to go. He didn't want to go to 71 Business. He didn't want to be seen. He was wanting to cut through residential and stay close to the main business area, I guess, for if he needed it for something, but he didn't want to be on it regularly. And my puppy's gonna knock my tripod. And so he starts walking down the street, and a car comes down to go to his house, this resident. And he yells at this guy to stop, and he won't stop. He's just going home, and he screams at him for not stopping for him. And when I left, I went to Petco with my puppy to get him a little toy, and I called the police and reported it. Then when I got home, I called the FBI. And this is the reason why I'm recording this, because the FBI telephone guy was really abusive. He was mean. He wouldn't let me finish my sentences. He interrupted me, and he badgered me and told me, "And that's why you're calling." He wouldn't let me tell what was going on. He wanted to make himself look like he was pulling it out of me by badgering me to make me push the conversation. And he says, "You're calling about that? That's why you're calling?" And I said, "Well, I'm not calling about anything else." And he wanted me to say something smart to him. He was provoking. He was harassing and provoking me to try to be to snap at him. And I had to bite my tongue to get this story out to him. And I said, "Look, I'm 61 years old, and I don't see white guys with new growth bald head on their new growth hair on a bald head, t-shirt, shorts on, thongs, new cell phone, needing a charger, and he says he's from Alabama and he doesn't know anywhere around his way around, and he needs to use his map on his cell phone." You know, I'm like having to force this guy to listen to what happened. And I don't think anybody should have to go through that when they're calling about a possible sighting of Brian or any criminal information. If that guy is not Brian, he is somebody that probably needs to be alerted about. And I did a good Samaritan deed and did it. And this is the problem when we have women abused, having to deal with men like this on calls. When we try to do the right thing or we need help with something, we get guys like that on the telephone. That needs to end. It's uncalled for. There's no reason for it. Just let me tell what happened. Let the FBI decide whether it's something they want to look into. The guy had a slight lisp. Maybe they know something about this guy from another incident, but there's no reason why I should have been harassed the way I was that day. It's uncalled for. It doesn't serve anything except this guy is an abuser. You know, that's all it is. And he's working for the he's getting paid. You know, this is wrong. So I want to make this video and share that because it really bothered me. As a woman, there's women who get abused who need help or something with professional assistance. We don't need to take crap like that from men answering the phone. That got to end.